All right, thank you so much. In this video, we are looking at geometric progression. Geometric progression is a topic in paper 2, so we have a question here that we want to answer. So the question says, for the geometric progression 189, 63, 21, blah, 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 find the following. So we have number 1, we have common ratio. So how do we find the common ratio? So solution, we are saying question number 1, find the common ratio. So there's a formula that we are going to use to find the common ratio. So we're going to say R, because common ratio is denoted by small letter r. So we're going to say R is equal to T2 over T1, like that. Okay? So now what are we referring to as T2 and T1? So we have a sequence. If you can see properly there, we have the sequence that we have is 189, 63, and 21. So this is A, which is term number 1. This is term number 2. This is term number 3. So we're getting term number 2 as our numerator. So we say 63 over 189. Okay? Now, when you divide, what are you going to get? So you can simplify this one, then it will give you what? 1 over 3. Okay? It gives you 1 over 3, or it can give you 0.33 bar. Okay? So when you are going to continue, you should be using what? This answer here. Don't use this one. All right. We continue. The next question, we're done with the first question, just like that. Just use the formula, you get the common ratio. Now, question number 2, it is telling us to find what? The fifth term. The fifth term. Now, how do we find the fifth term? So we're going to use the formula. Okay, let me do this. Let me remove this one here. All right. So we're saying, let me write this part here. So we're saying R is equal to 1 over 3. Don't forget 1 over 3. Now, for question number 2, we're saying fifth term is equal to what? So we say Tn, this is the formula, the general formula that we're going to use. Tn is equal to A times R to the power n minus 1, like that. That is the formula that we are going to use. So we need data here, the information that we need to find the next term. So n, as you can see, there is n in the formula, there is A and R. Once we have these, then we can just substitute here and find the fifth term. So n, it will be number 5. So n, it will be equal to 5 because we're finding the term which is number 5. So it will be 5. Then A is the first term in the sequence. The first term is this one here. So it will be 189. Then we have R, which we found. R is here. So we're saying R is 1 over 3. Okay? So let us just substitute in the formula. We're going to say we have T5 is equal to A is 189 times 1 over 3, which is R, to the power 5 minus 1, like that. Hope you are following. Then we are going to say T5 is equal to, just maintain here, you say 189. Then here also maintain 1 over 3. But here, can you subtract? You are going to have 4. Okay? Then we are going to say T5 is equal to 189. Okay? Now, this 4 is for everything inside here. So we're going to distribute this 4 here. We're going to raise 1 to the power 4 and also 3 to the power 4. So the denominator and the numerator, both of them are going to be raised to the power 4 because of these brackets there. So we're going to say 1 to the power 4 over 3 to the power 4, like that. Okay? So this brings us to T5 is equal to 189 multiplied by, if you raise 1 to the power 4, you get 1. Okay? Then if you raise 3 to the power 4, you get 81, like that. Okay? Now, this gives us T5 is equal to what? So we can now multiply, we can say here there is 1 there. So we multiply fraction. You know the rules for multiplying fractions is direct. The numerator by the numerator. The denominator by the denominator. So it will be 189 times 1, which will give us what? 189. Over 1 times 81, we have 81. Okay? Let's write it here. So we are going to say, what number can we put here, which can go into 189, and that number can also go into 81. What number is that? Okay, let us try 9. Okay, let us try 9. 9 into 9 is, how do we get there? Alright, try it on your calculator there. So we're going to have T5 is equal to 7 over 3. This one, you can also write it as a mixed fraction, where you can say T5 is equal to, how many times can 3 go into 7? Is 2. Remainder 1 over 3. So you can write this one or this one, which is also correct. So one of those could be your answers. Alright, then we have the last question, which is telling us to find the sum to infinity. So for the last question, we're going to use this formula. Sum to infinity is equal to A divided by 1 minus R, where A we have is the first term, R is the common ratio that we found. So we're going to say sum to infinity is equal to 189 over 1 minus 1 over 3. Okay? Then we're going to say sum to infinity is equal to 189 over, down here, what do you have? So we have 1 minus 1 over 3, so over 1. Common denominator 3. 1 into 3 is 3. Then 3 times 1, we get 3. Then this 3 into this guy is 1. Then 1 times this one, we get negative 1. So on top there, we have 2 over 3, like that. So don't show this in your working, but it's very, very important to do it. Alright, so down here we're going to have 2 over 3, like this. Okay, then we're going to say sum to infinity is equal to 189. This division can be written as this division. Then we say 2 over 3. Then you're going to say sum to infinity is equal to 189. Then you reciprocate here. You change this sign, then you put 3 here over 2. Okay, so you can put over 1 there. Then bring your answer like that. Multiply 3 times 189. We get sum to infinity is equal to 567 over 1 times 2 is 2. So sum to infinity is equal to what? Can you divide there? You get 283.5. And this is your sum to infinity. this is how you were supposed to answer this question, and this is how you can answer if you are given such a question in your exams. If you want lessons, you can reach out through this number. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us. Bye bye.